It's Friday. We had some pretty big winds last night. Storm Darragh or something is approaching, and we're going to have some bigger wind coming. So I've just nipped down here to have a quick look and decide if I think anything needs to be better secured. Probably these plastic things will blow about a bit, but there isn't really anything in that plot to be damaged by it. Last time we had some strong wind, that cage did move a bit, so I might do something for that. Everything's looking okay here in the garlic bed. Good to see. Oh, we have had a bit of a oopsie. These do keep falling down in the wind. I might actually just leave them like that, although the only worry then is if critters want to get in, they'll get in more easily to chow down on our leaf crops. I did remember that I left this artichoke up there quite precarious. It has survived the winds last night, but we have stronger winds on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I better do a little bit of quick rustling and I think we'll be okay. Just popping some big metal pegs into the corners of this in the hope that that helps it. We'll see. One of them in each corner. Right, that's done. Should be safer down there, of course. And that's about it, I think. This has blown over before, but I can't do much about it really. I guess I could pre-lie it down. Might be a good idea. There's not really anything that's likely to land on that, so I think it's safe. The big old double glazing panels I've left lent there, they feel like they're unlikely to blow down. They're pretty heavy. And I've done what I can to prop this fence up again, but I don't know. It comes down too easily. That bit of timber might help. The other things were there as before and they blew over anyway. Our main concern is making sure nothing punctures this side of the polytunnel. We have already had a small oopsie at one point, so yeah, we've been careful with that. Anyway, well, we'll come back later. I don't know whether we'll be down for Sunday because the forecast is pretty damn grim. Well, it's not nice, but we're here in the wind. Hell knows why. Got a couple of little jobs to do. I am cosplaying as a JCB today, because why not? These haven't been out since EMF camp where we didn't need them at all. But now, let's get down there. Ouch. Now that is one definite victim of Storm Darragh. That guy's shed is absolutely trashed. That's sad. Now, I'll ping the allotment manager a message to let him know that his stuff's kind of exposed right now. Very wet down here, of course. It's been raining almost non-stop all weekend. Over here in West Norfolk, we've not had anywhere near the treatment that places like Wales and out far west have had. It's been windy and rainy, that's for sure, but we're in a mere yellow alert zone. No red alert here. Our greenhouse over there has shifted in the wind. Luckily it seems to be in one piece. I forgot my microphone today, so I don't know how this is coming out in the gusty wind. My fence support has surprisingly survived, so that's good. I don't see any other damage around here, luckily. A few of these Daleks and things in the new plot have blown around as pretty much expected. But we seem to be in one place. Oh no, in here the little cloches I'd put on the pak choys have blown around. Interestingly, we've got garlic coming up in that far row. That row of garlic down there. Huh. That's the generic garlic we got from the garlic farm. Unknown variety, but it's powering along. I don't see... Oh, I see a couple of little bits. You can probably just spot in the middle of the screen there's a little bit of garlic poking up. These are the named varieties in this bed, but there doesn't seem to be anything on the left there. Okay, one job to crack on with amongst the winds of Storm Darragh is to stay inside the polytunnel and get this camera up. This is an old one from work, which we were going to put up as a backup solution to the wired normal CCTV system. So this is a little PTZ camera from Riolink with solar panel, and I'm surprised that little solar panel is supposed to be enough to run it all year round, but we'll see. It can be topped up by a USB port, so if it is running low I can see that remotely and pop like a power bank into it or something maybe. We'll see. It's actually never been used before. We got it to do the job, that never happened for various reasons, and then just in like the whole kind of Black Friday Cyber Monday thing, someone pointed out a really good deal on a data sim, like 25 quid until 2027, 30 gig of data a month, something like that. Anyway, that should be plenty for it, so that was the plan. So we're going to get that up, and we've got polytunnel CCTV as a theory. We'll see. So this is the main path entry to the plot, and the plan is to try and get that camera up in that corner. I think initially these boards I put up here for storage are going to get in the way of it, but it'll do. And this edge is because the sun comes from that direction, so we can put the solar panel around on the outside there. That's the theory anyway. And this little job is done here. That camera's on a slightly jaunty angle. I popped the solar panel on the inside today. It's going to be an interesting experiment to see whether it sort of charges that battery. We don't know yet. It might have to go on the outside, but inside is definitely the only place I'm going to be up a ladder at the moment. Cat has popped some water onto our little leaf crops, which are getting slightly battered. Unfortunately, our polytunnel is also a bit of a wind tunnel due to these big open ends, which one day we'll put doors on, but that day is definitely not today. It's a nice view in that direction, isn't there, of our neighbours being torn apart fruit cage. We are going to just leave the greenhouse on its current jaunty angle, simply because I think that it's stable in that position for now. It's probably best to leave it that way. Everything seems to be okay. We've lost one blue canister to the ditch. We'll fish that out one day. Well, that's easy to pull out actually, but it can stay there for now. This IBC came with the plot. It's our back wildlife deck, but I think we'll pull that out. I've got a plan for that. It might involve a hot composter. We'll see. And that blue tub there also came with the plot, which we'll fish out at some point too. But yeah, I think that is our lot for today. It is not nice down here. Exciting times. We do have some little garlics popping up in our main garlic bed. It's good to see. Some activity. Yeah, all down here, all across all these varieties are something. Look, something has been picking them out. Bastards. Wet, wet, wet.